Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, how are you doing today, Oscar?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Well, first of all, congratulations on the film, your performance, and all of the accolades that you are getting for this. I guess you're kind of still pinching yourself, I would think, just having been in a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I sometimes I still can't even believe that happened, because they're my favorite filmmakers, and the fact that it happened this way with something that involves music, which is another thing that I've done all my life.
Right.
And that just the timing of the thing is hard to even still believe that it happened.
Yeah, well, like I say, you did such a great performance, and having that music background, of course, helped you. But you know, Llewyn, he's such a vulnerable character. You know, you can't really take your eyes off of him. Yet sometimes you're cringing at what he's going through. And you know, we get to meet him at a pretty low point in his life and his career. You, on the other hand, you're just the busiest you've ever been. Did you ever find him relatable in any way while you were playing the guy?
Oh yeah, completely. Because it's no matter what's I think happening in your life as far as success or whatever, I think the artist generally, at least in my experience, you always feel a little bit on the outside. You
Right.
feel like you stand apart from everyone else, because part of what you do is you stand apart and look at it and comment on it and try to express that to other people. You know, what it's like to exist, not just to exist, but actually examine existence. And so that can cause you to feel a little alienated as well. So although I haven't had to you know, sleep from couch to couch and not been able to afford a winter coat and those kind of things, I could relate with that feeling of not feeling like you're fitting in, and that frustration that you have something to express, but you don't have the platform to express it in.
Right, right, for sure. Now, I really need to know, what's more intimidating, being directed by the Coen Brothers or sitting down and doing a song with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, well, the idea of both of those things were equally terrifying, but luckily in actuality, they're the most relaxed. The three of those guys, Joel and Ethan and Justin, they're so funny, and they're so relaxed, and everyone's just looking to have a good time and make something together. And so for about a week before we started shooting, we all got together in a studio in New York City and started writing the music and playing it and figuring out the arrangements. And Justin was there that whole week and was involved in the whole process of it. And it just ended up being one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done.
Yeah, Justin he's so talented. I mean, it just blows me away when I see what he can do. And it's crazy. But the music has really resonated with people. I can't stop playing the soundtrack. I mean, it is really, really good. Does it intimidate you, the thought that you might be playing one of those songs on Oscar night live in front of all those people?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But it's great. It's great because that music, it was music that I hadn't heard either. So T-Bone and Joel and Ethan, they found these old songs. I mean, they are folk musicians, because that's what a folk musician does. A folk artist, they look back and they find these old, forgotten stories, these songs, and they make them new again. And that's what they've done with a lot of these songs, a lot of this music. Yeah,
it's great. It's really great all along. And, you know, listen, I don't know, your cat co-star, pretty, you know, it's kind of showing you up a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know, cats and kids, right? You don't want to share the screen with them.
You don't, and I'm sorry, but this cat, I mean, seriously, did you establish a great relationship with this cat?
Yeah, no, I did not. Because there was many different cats, not to destroy the illusion, but you can't train a cat, so occasionally you had to switch the cat out for whatever you wanted it to do. So the one
when you develop a relationship with one, you got to move on to another.
Exactly, exactly.
Not fair.
And they're not that excited about developing a relationship with me either. So we're on the same page.
All right. What are you, a dog person? Are you more of a dog person?
Yeah, especially now I am.
I totally understand. I'm on your wavelength. You have so much going on. You've got a lot coming out in next to a while. But you're going to be in a film with one of my favorite actresses, Jessica Chastain. Have you shot that yet, or that's coming up?
No, we start shooting in 2 weeks, and that's incredibly exciting for me because we're old friends. We went to school together, and we've been looking for something to do together, and finally it came around. So That's really exciting.
Have a great time. She's just so wonderful,
Yeah,
as you are so great in this film. Congratulations and everything, and really have fun at the Golden Globes this weekend.
Thank you so much.